Hey there, we've got a lot going on today. The moon enters Aries just around 8:06 a.m. Pacific time. It comes into a conjunction with Neptune as the day goes on. Neptune is just about to station to go retrograde. So we also have the ruler of Aries, Mars, still in a conjunction with unpredictable Uranus. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, July 7th. So we had the exact Mars Uranus conjunction Friday night, just before midnight Pacific time, so early morning Saturday, depending on your time zone. That exact conjunction kind of gave a tone to the Independence Day weekend, the feeling of unpredictable developments, things unfolding in ways that could bring new information, especially with Mars and Uranus in Gemini. So those kind of cracks in the surface getting us through to something more meaningful, something deeper, if we are opening to that. So there, as always, are multiple layers of sort of how these energies can manifest. But that's the potential, is for some breakthroughs, some epiphanies, some new insights into what is going to support us or help us move forward with Gemini, and gathering information, processing information, communicating with others. So maybe some small or large cracks in the surface, cracks in maybe something that hasn't worked before, but giving you some insight into what might be possible as we move forward. So that is with the Aries moon with today, fire sign, Aries, action, new beginnings. We also have the impulse to move on things, to, to take action, to take risks or act impulsively. So again, if we are not staying grounded within ourselves and remembering who we are, what's important, that's when we can, literally, metaphorically stub your toe, right, by running into that object that is in the way that you're not paying attention to. So how that energy might be showing up and how we need to slow down, to listen to our hearts, to pay attention, especially with Neptune getting ready to station retrograde. It's really at its station, even though technically it happens around 3 a.m. Tuesday. So we've got, that very, very slow energy of Neptune slowing down to stop and then change direction. So we're in that process of where it goes very, very slow and finds its point of stopping and reversing course. So we're going to have then Neptune going retrograde, joining Pluto, which is already retrograde. And when these outer planets go retrograde, they take us into more of an inward process. So when the outer planets speak to our deeper needs of the soul, the spirit, and so it's an opportunity to process within ourselves about our deeper needs, about our spiritual feelings and needs, and listening to guidance, and sort of tuning out the input, the onslaught of sensory information from the outside world, to create that safe space and container to, listen to your own soul, which is no small thing. But today, the moon is in Aries, or at least goes into Aries in the morning. So we have that action impulse. And with the moon coming into a conjunction with Neptune, which is stationing, slowing down to station, that means that we could be like leaping on something before we really fully understand it. It's like trying to make something happen when you're in the middle of the fog. And the real invitation of this is to listen deeply to your own truth and to ask, where are those soul centered and self centered, right? In the deeper sense of your true self centered actions. So, what are the little steps, action steps, things you can do that will help you at the soul level, and what are meaningful to you? So, maybe it is reaching out to somebody you've been meaning to connect to. Maybe it's taking that time to do a little journaling or work on a creative project or do something for yourself. But it's that Aries energy of action and initiation and risk taking. So don't be afraid to claim your own deeper needs and act on them. But also stay grounded within yourself, stay clear about what is important, because there is this confusing Neptunian fog that could kind of leave us a little disoriented. So watch for that, slow down, act as though you are trying to move in the fog, right? Where you naturally have to slow down, pay attention, listen at different levels, right? The navigation system has to change. When the fog rolls in, you can't see the guardrails and the signposts quite so easily. So you have to orient based on your deeper knowing, based on what feels right. So these are some of the themes. And so explore that, see what feels right to you. We also have that Mars-Uranus conjunction bringing in the unpredictable and continuing with that unfolding of Mars in Gemini, bringing themes of information and communication, what we need to know, what we need to ask, where our curiosity is leading us. So those are some of the themes for today. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. I am going to have a rate increase on my readings coming up soon. Should be around the end of July. So it's a great time to book a reading if you've been thinking about it, not just because the rates are going up, but also because it's a very, very potent time. And with all the activations that are happening with the outer planets, it could be just a really good time to check in with your own chart and see what is important for you personally to listen to on your path, and to make decisions that are based in your soul's wisdom and what is true and right for you. Fortunately, the chart gives us a map. So anyway, check that out, astrologyheals.com. And thanks for being here. I am here every day with astrology for unshakable self-care. My podcast episode 5 came out yesterday on the bigger picture of where we are headed, why this is such an important time, and how to think about the coming 35 years and the Saturn Neptune cycle, and what it means for what we're stepping into. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.